Have you ever found yourself stuck in a cycle of frustration, feeling like life's challenges are just too much to handle? You're not alone. Many people grapple with moments of doubt and despair, wondering if they'll ever break free from their struggles. But here's a thought: success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. What if the very obstacles you face are the keys to unlocking your greatness? What if you could turn your pain into your greatest strength? If you're ready to stop being held back by excuses and start taking charge of your life, join me as we dive into how to transform your struggles into the stepping stones for success. Taking responsibility for your life means understanding that you are in control of your actions and choices. It's easy to blame others, tough situations, or even bad luck for where you are today. But when you keep blaming outside things, you lose the power to make real changes. Imagine waking up each day and knowing that every choice you make shapes your future. When you take responsibility, you stop waiting for someone else to fix things and start working toward your own goals. It means saying, I may not control everything that happens, but I can control how I handle it. This isn't always easy. It might mean facing some hard truths about choices you've made, habits you've built, or times you let things slide. But growth happens in the uncomfortable moments. Ask yourself, where have I made excuses instead of taking action? What small change could I make today? Taking responsibility isn't just about fixing mistakes. It's about giving yourself the power to make things better. Start small. Pick one area of your life where you can take more control. Maybe it's eating healthier, managing your time, or handling money better. Every little step builds momentum. This is the foundation for everything else. When you start owning your actions, you'll find new strength to overcome challenges and reach your goals. The journey starts with this one step. Are you ready to make it? Turn pain into power. Life can be tough, and we all go through hard times. But what if you could take that pain and use it to make you stronger? Turning pain into power means using your struggles as fuel to grow, to push forward, and to become better. Think about a time when life knocked you down a failure, a loss, or a challenge you thought you couldn't handle. While it's normal to feel defeated, staying down won't help you move forward. Pain teaches us valuable lessons and can be one of the greatest motivators if we let it. Turning pain into power starts by asking yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of seeing setbacks as reasons to quit, see them as steps toward growth. This might mean changing your habits, focusing on self-improvement, or simply pushing yourself to keep going when it's hard. Here's the truth: every successful person has faced their own battles. They've turned their pain into fuel, using every setback as a reason to work harder and dream bigger. You can do the same. Don't let pain hold you back, let it drive you forward. Today, think about one tough experience you've had. How can you use it to become stronger, wiser, or more determined? Turning pain into power is one of the most valuable skills you can build. It helps you turn every challenge into a stepping stone toward the life you want. No excuses. Excuses are the biggest obstacles on the path to success. We all make them. It's too hard. I don't have time. I'll start tomorrow. But every time we make an excuse, we choose to stay where we are instead of moving forward. No one else can do the work for you, and no one else can make your dreams happen. That's up to you. Imagine if, for just one day, you didn't allow a single excuse. What would you achieve? Excuses are comfortable, but they hold us back from reaching our full potential. If you want real change, you need to start by holding yourself accountable. Next time you catch yourself making an excuse, stop and ask, is this helping me reach my goals? Most of the time, it's just a way to avoid discomfort or effort. Success doesn't come without work, and sometimes it's hard. But the good news, every time you push past an excuse, you get stronger and more capable. Decide today to eliminate excuses, even if it's just for a few small tasks. Start by finishing the project you've been avoiding or making the choice you've been putting off. When you let go of excuses, you open yourself up to growth, confidence, and a life where you control the outcome. Remember, progress only happens when we stop making excuses and start taking action. Rise again. Life will knock you down, sometimes when you least expect it. But true strength isn't about never falling, it's about getting back up every time you do. Rising again means learning to bounce back, to refuse to let setbacks define you, and to keep pushing forward, no matter how tough things get. So think about anyone you admire. Chances are they face major obstacles. Maybe they've failed, been rejected, or experienced loss. What sets them apart is their ability to rise again. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about refusing to give up when it happens. When life gets hard, remind yourself that every setback is temporary. Each time you rise again, you build resilience, grit, and inner strength. These qualities don't come from easy times, they come from the challenges you overcome. Every time you get back up, you're training yourself to be stronger for the next obstacle. So, the next time you're knocked down, take a breath, remember why you started, and stand up again. Rising again is a choice. It's about having the courage to keep going, even when the road is tough. Your journey is built on every time you decide to keep moving forward. Don't let a fall keep you down. Rise and keep going. From ordinary to extraordinary. Going from ordinary to extraordinary isn't about talent or luck, it's about pushing beyond what most people are willing to do. It's easy to stay comfortable, to do the minimum, and to settle for good enough. But if you want an extraordinary life, you have to put in extraordinary effort. Extraordinary people don't stop at average. They go the extra mile. They put in the hours, practice discipline, and take risks that others avoid. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect or have all the answers. It simply means being willing to push harder, to dream bigger, and to refuse to settle. Every choice you make, every extra hour you put in, every time you go beyond what's expected, you're separating yourself from the crowd. The journey from ordinary to extraordinary is made up of small decisions, day after day, that lead to big results over time. Ask yourself, where in your life can you push beyond good enough? Maybe it's in your work, your relationships, or your personal growth. Decide to be extraordinary in at least one area of your life and watch how the rest follows. Remember, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just a little extra effort every day. The importance of every decision. Every decision you make shapes your future, even the small ones. It's easy to overlook the power of daily choices, but they add up over time, leading you closer to your goals or further away from them. If you want a better life, start with the choices you're making each day. Think about it, deciding to wake up early, to exercise, to save instead of spend, or to work on your goals instead of scrolling on your phone. These choices may seem small, but they have a big impact over time. Success isn't about one big decision. It's about a series of good decisions made consistently. Each decision you make is a step on your journey. Are your steps taking you in the right direction? Or your choices building you up or holding you back? Remind yourself that nothing is neutral. Every choice either moves you forward or keeps you stuck. Starting today, focus on making one better decision at a time. Whether it's in your habits, your health, or your mindset, these choices create the future you want. Every decision matters, so choose wisely and let each step bring you closer to the life you deserve. Life isn't always easy, and achieving your dreams won't happen overnight. But each lesson you've heard today is a reminder that greatness is built from everyday actions, from the strength to keep going, and from the courage to choose growth over comfort. You have the power to turn challenges into opportunities, to rise above setbacks, and to make decisions that align with the life you want to lead. You don't need to be special to succeed. You just need to be consistent, determined, and willing to put in the work. So take these lessons to heart. Let them fuel your journey. And remember, every choice you make is a step toward the life you deserve. Embrace the journey, keep pushing, and watch how far you can go. The future you want is in your hands.